Good morning, Sprinkles. I'm a little early because I need to play around with this whole camera computer situation. Okay, so um, you can go get your coffee or whatever you need at this point. I just need to mess around with things for just a minute. Okay, I'm still trying to figure out how to make this fun new camera setup work. So. There's that one. What I'm trying to do is see my own video on my computer screen so that when I angle the camera down for you guys to see the recipe I'm working on, I can see on the computer screen to make sure that you know what you're seeing is right. And then I should be able to see your comments as well. Okay, I see a live tag. But how do I find it? Where is it? There it is. Okay, so there's a weird delay. I can see that already. All right, hold on real quick. Okay, good morning. How are you? How was your last week and your weekend? As you know, my husband and I were in California last week celebrating our 20-year anniversary. We had an absolutely amazing week. Like, the weather was perfect. No rain, no clouds, just absolutely gorgeous California weather. There was one day that got up to 91 degrees. Lane didn't love that, but I did. So it's all good, right? Alrighty, it is 9 a.m. now, and the camera and everything is set. There is an odd delay between what I'm filming and what I can see. So we'll have to see how that goes. But anyway, today we were making the Rocky Road bars that are included in the recipe bundle. If you haven't gotten that and you're not on my email list, I will include a link to the recipe bundle when I finish videoing this, okay? If you are already on my mailing list, you will get the recipe in today's email, okay? Alrighty, so this is another super simple one. I actually tend to classify this more as a candy than I do as a bar, but well, you make it in a bar pan, right? So speaking of pans, this recipe says to make it in a silicone, a 9-inch square silicone pan. I don't have a 9-inch square silicone pan. In fact, I don't have any silicone pans. So I am going to use a normal 9-inch square pan, and I'm going to line it with tin foil, okay? Things you need: light corn syrup. You need crunchy style chocolate chip cookies. So I just went out and bought a box of Famous Amos. Butter. Mini marshmallows. Some nuts if you want them. I'm using pecans. And then you need 32 ounces of dark chocolate. Alrighty. And that really is it. So they're pretty simple, right? Okay. I'm gonna get that pan out and we're gonna line it. Are you ready for Halloween? Are you gonna dress up? I am. I'm gonna be a pirate. So, hold on, getting tin foil. All right, I'm gonna aim you down now. All right, see if I can get all this situated. I forgot to put my Post-it note on the counter so I know where to put things. I think that's okay. There's quite a delay. Let's get my Post-it note on the counter. That helps me know where to put the pan. Okay, so I will be able to see your comments eventually, but there's a delay, so I may not see it right away. If I miss anything, if I miss your question while I'm live, I will, of course, go back and reply to it after I finish the video. Alrighty. Okay, so now I can see it on there. Just getting gloves on. So as with all the other bars we've made, lining the pan with the tin foil makes it super easy to lift it out once they're set, and then I can cut them easier than if they were in the pan. In my glass pans, I don't mind cutting bars in the pan, but in my cake pans, I never cut things in the pan. Okay, and then I am going to spray this just for good measure. Okie dokie. We need to go over to the stove, so I'm going to carry you over there, and I'll try not to make you seasick while I do it. All right. Here we are. Check and see what you can see. My not so great looking stovetop. And we need our butter and the corn syrup. And I need a pot. This is one of my newest Pampered Chef pots. I love it. Okay, that is not a great angle. I'm so sorry, you guys. I will get used to this and things will get better. All right. It's 9 tablespoons is what it is. Turn on that burner. I'm only putting it on medium. I don't want to burn my butter. I just want to melt it. While the butter is melting, I am just transferring my chocolate into a heat-proof bowl. Try and slide that in there so you can see. Alright, getting that going there. And then we're going to need 3 tablespoons of the corn syrup. Oh, it's a brand new one. I got to open up. Oh, geez. Oh my gosh, you guys, I can't get it open. Alright. that butter going? All right, 3 tablespoons. All right, I'm just gonna stir that up. So when we were in California, we went to the Monterey Bay aquarium, and that was just so cool. I love aquariums. Like, I am such an aquarium nerd, and the penguins are my favorite. And then the jellyfish. Like, I could spend all day just sitting in front of those jellyfish tanks. I love the way they move, and it just looks so peaceful and wonderful. And I think to myself, you know what? If I ever got to choose what I came back to Earth as, I want to be a jellyfish. So, all right. Just checking the instructions for a minute. So has anyone tried to make this recipe yet? And how did it come out? So you guys, this is another one of those recipes where, you know, because it's a Rocky Road one, they recommend putting in the marshmallows and the nuts and the crunchy chocolate chip cookies. But really, you could put in pretty much anything you wanted. My grandma used to make a version of this that had, what do you call it? Well, it had the colorful mini marshmallows in it. And coconut, I think. So that was pretty good too. All right, that's looking good. All right. So this is just getting poured over the chocolate. This is only about half the chocolate. Let's go back over to the counter. And there we are. Oh no. Oh, guys, I'm having so much trouble with this today. Ugh. Yeah, that didn't work. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go get the rest of the chocolate. I only did that because I was doubting myself about the measurement of the chocolate. So I am going to cheat here, and I'm going to put it back in a microwave safe bowl. I'm going to pop it in the microwave. To get all of that melted. Okay, I will be right back. So just like always, when melting the chocolate, I'm going to do it 30 seconds and give it a stir, and then maybe another 30 seconds. Here's how that looks now. And in case you're wondering, yes, I think this entire process could be done in the microwave. No need to get the stovetop involved. Okay, I'm going to put that in for another 30 seconds. While that's in there, so here's our cookies, and they need to be broken up. So I just have them in a Ziploc. Get out my trusty kitchen hammer and crunch those up. We want some big chunks, but not huge. There we go. And the microwave went off. So that's how that looks now. Alrighty. I'm going to transfer that back into this bowl so I have more room to work. Sorry guys, I think on vacation I lost my ability to just chatter the whole time I'm on. So, I'm sorry if I'm being boring here. So I'm just checking the temperature because we don't want to put the marshmallows in when it's too hot, right? Because then they'll melt. Fold in those cookie pieces. This is kind of hard work. All right, and now the marshmallows go in. Marshmallows are kind of stuck together, so I'm gonna take care of that. Ah, they're really one big clump. Buy fresh marshmallows when you do this. Oh, better results. Mix those throughout. Nummy, nummy. So we have friends coming over on Halloween. And so this is going to be one of the treats that I serve for those that are just hanging around the house that evening. I like to dress it up a little, put some gravestones or something on it. Maybe I'll make some chocolate skeletons to lay on it. You know, going for the graveyard look. Okay. Now, because I am going for the graveyard look, I'm going to mix my nuts in rather than just lay them on top. And I'm just crunching them up a bit to get them smaller. I think to make a proper Rocky Road bar, you're supposed to have walnuts. I ain't have any walnuts, so I'm using the pecans. It's a big ooey gooey mess. Oh, that's a cookie piece. That's what that is. All right, get that back under there. So doing it in this size pan is going to give you thick, you know, rather thick bars. If you wanted them thinner and more of them, you could do it in like a 9x13. I'm just going to spread this out. Beautiful. All right, and then these are going to go into the refrigerator. They have to be refrigerated 2 to 4 hours to get it to set up. And then after that, you just take them out and slice them up. And as always, I will share a picture with you of how they come out. All right, I'm gonna adjust this up so I can talk to you face to face. There we go. Hello, Sarah. What do you... My marshmallows always look... You know what, Sarah? Here's the thing. Those were... They're Kraft Jet Puff marshmallows. And I don't know about you, girl, but with me, I've not been real impressed with them in recent years. I feel like they're always partially melted already in the bag. So I don't know if it's Kraft that has an issue, or if the stores that I'm buying from are not keeping them at the proper temperature, or what's happening. But I have actually gone to buying like the Great Value brand at Walmart, and I don't have that clumping issue with them as much. So, I mean, I will admit that this bag has been in my cabinet for a while, you know, so they're kind of stale. But this recipe is actually a perfect use for stale marshmallows. So, you know what? A fun version of this for spring is Peeps. So, anyway. Alrighty, so what have I got coming up this week that I want to tell you about? I'm excited because tonight I get to go over to Cozy Coffee and teach Melody all about buttercream, about working with buttercream. She's booked me for a private 2-hour class. This will actually be my second with her. We did Royal Ice and Cookies a couple weeks ago. So, and then kids camp this week. We're going to be making Halloween cupcakes using fondant. Oh, and then on Sunday, you guys, I am so excited. Okay, this is my first official paid digital class that I am offering. It is on cake pops. I'm going to show you my method for fail-proof, perfect cake pops. All right. The great thing about this class is it's being offered as a Facebook Live within a private Facebook group, okay? So I am gonna go live from 7 to 9 p.m. on Sunday, showing you how to make the cake pops, okay? And then I'll be able to answer your questions, and that group will stay open so that you'll be able to ask all the questions you want to. I will drop into that group a couple times a week live to answer questions live, or just to show you other decorating ideas or whatnot. So even if you cannot sit down and watch me live from 7 to 9 on Sunday, you should still sign up, because you can go into that Facebook group. Once you've signed up, you can go into that Facebook group anytime and watch that video anywhere, anytime you want to, and as many times as you want to. But you do have to sign up for it before 7 p.m. on Sunday night, okay? Once I start my live video, the cart will close and you will not be able to get access to that class, okay? But once you have access to that class, you have it forever, all right? I'm glad you're excited by that, Sarah. That's good. But like I said, you have to sign up for it before 7 p.m. on Sunday, all right? The cart will close at that point. So yeah, I'm just really, really, really excited about that. I do offer, or I have offered cake pops live before, like hands-on in person. But it's kind of hard because I spend a lot of the class time running back and forth, keeping people's chocolate at the right temperature, right? So I feel like this way I'll really be able to focus on telling you and showing you all of the techniques, all right? And nothing will get left out because I won't be distracted by, you know, having to go fix somebody's chocolate or something like that. But by the way, if your chocolate needs to be fixed, that's something I can certainly help you with within the Facebook group, okay? All right, what else do we have coming up? We have some fun family workshops coming up. So these are in-person hands-on classes through the Holman Park District. We have 3 workshops coming up for the holidays. So the first one is Tom the Turkey. And it's the day before Thanksgiving because the kids don't have school. And the deal is that it's priced per turkey and you can have up to 4 people working on one turkey. All right, any more than 4 and it's just too many cooks in the kitchen. So, excuse me, just a minute. Sorry about that. I'm runny nose today. Okay, so there's Tom the Turkey. And so not only will you get great family time creating that, but then you'll also go home with a dessert large enough to feed to your Thanksgiving guests, all right? Because it's like 36 cupcakes and 1 layer of a 9-inch cake. And that makes up Tom. So then there is gingerbread houses. Sorry about that. Again, that's another family workshop. That's on a Wednesday afternoon, evening. And again, it is priced per house so that you can have up to 4 people working on one house. I'm going to bake the gingerbread pieces for you, and then you will get to glue them together using my fantastic gingerbread house glue, and I'll have lots of fun stuff for you to decorate with, okay? That one, I need you to register early for, okay? Because I have to bake all of those gingerbread houses and it's going to take a while. So I am asking that you register by November 11th, okay? I know nobody likes to think that far in advance, but I think the class is December 5th or something. I don't remember. I'm sorry. Anyway, okay. So that's the gingerbread house. And then closer to Christmas, we are going to do a cupcake Christmas tree, all right? And we're going to be using fondant to decorate it, and I don't want you to be put off by that because my fondant tastes like marshmallows, and it's fun and easy to work with. And learning to work with it on cupcakes is a fantastic introduction to fondant if you've never worked with it before. Your little kids are going to take to it with no problem because it's just like working with Play-Doh, okay? So that's those. If you're in the mood for a mini class this week, you can go online to laurasbakingdelights.com and go into my shop. And in there, I have videos on how to make pretzel wands, chocolate-covered Oreo cookies. Gosh, guys, my brain just isn't working. Giant sparkly marshmallows, and monster pretzels, okay? And they're really cheap little classes, so you pay for the class and you get a video link and you have that link forever. You can watch that as many times as you want to. The ones I make in the video are Halloween themed, but really just change up the sprinkles or the colors you're using, and you can apply that to, you know, Thanksgiving, just a fall theme, or Christmas, anything like that, okay? So go check those out. That's also where you can register for the cake pop class, all right? I think that's all I needed to tell you today. Can't remember for sure. So if I think of something, obviously I'll just post it for you. Keep a lookout around noon. I got to take part in the most amazing styled shoot yesterday. it was just really cool. So what a styled shoot is when a bunch of artists get together and create, like we did a wedding yesterday. So it was a very themed, very beautiful wedding setup. So I'll share pictures from that at noon today, I think is when it's scheduled to go. So it was really fun. It was really cool. Got to work with a lot of amazing artists, photographers, makeup artists, floral, the venue itself. It was really cool. I really enjoy participating in those. Lots and lots of fun. So, alrighty. Well, I hope that you have an amazing week. I will see you at 9 p.m. on Thursday. So between now and then, make this recipe, give it a try. Let me know what you think. Ask any questions, stuff like that, okay? And sprinkle on, my friends. Bye.